Well, this is a food review of the Great Value brand chicken bacon ranch stuffed crust pizza. It's currently sitting on top of my portable AC unit, so I'm going to try to do this quick because my room's starting to rapidly heat up because the AC is not actually on. I rather like this pizza. The crust does look a little unappetizing. That's not bad lighting, it's just very pale. If you ever make this, there's one easy remedy to that. You just get a small dish, put a little bit of butter in it, melt it in the microwave, get one of those little food brushes and just kind of brush it all along the outside of the crust before you cook it. That way when it comes out of the toaster oven, like we have one of those pizza sized toaster ovens, the crust will be golden brown and not so like dead like body looking. Also one thing I recommend is getting yourself a cup of ranch dressing to have with it, because the first 2 or 3 pieces are pretty good while it's still hot, but as it cools off it starts to get really dry. You definitely need some kind of dipping sauce. Of course, you can use your own dipping sauce of choice, say like garlic or garlic butter or barbecue sauce, blue cheese, whatever you want to use. It's up to you. Barbecue would probably be pretty good since this is a chicken bacon ranch pizza. It's not a tomato-based pizza, so it would probably be pretty good with barbecue sauce. I like the taste of it. The dough consistency, even though it doesn't look like it's done, it's actually done really well. It kind of has almost like a croissant taste to it, which is interesting because it doesn't look very flaky, but it does taste flaky, which if flaky were to have a taste, this pizza would be that. So the bacon's pretty good. As usual, though, it is a store brand pizza, and people that stock the shelves with these things don't tend to handle them very well. Also, when they get delivered, people that have never delivered a pizza before professionally, like a pizza delivery place, don't know how to properly hold a pizza, and they'll tilt it sideways and all your toppings slide. Or sometimes they just come out of the factory or whatever like that, wherever they're produced, and the toppings are always, like, a lot of times are on one side, and depending how frozen the pizza is, you can't actually move the topping, so you're just kind of stuck sticking the most topping covered part of the pizza in the furthest reaches of the oven to make sure that it gets cooked properly, which is weird because I put this in there that way, but if you notice, one side of the pizza is more dark than the other side of the pizza, and the pizza that's lighter the side of the pizza that's lighter was actually in the back of the toaster oven, so it should have actually cooked better. It's usually the other way around, and I think we have a pizza peel somewhere, so I could have probably flipped it around in there, but I couldn't find it, so I just made the pizza. It's going to be fine. It's not going to make me sick or anything, but it's a pretty good pizza. I've had it quite a few times before. It is the stuffed crust. It doesn't look very stuffed. It doesn't have very much stuffed cheese in it. It's not like something you get at Pizza Hut or something. Fun fact, I used to work at Pizza Hut, and when they first came out with the stuffed crust, they used actual mozzarella sticks in the crust of the Pizza Hut pizzas. But as time went by and it became less cost effective, what they started doing is they use like a soft cheese. It comes in a stick still, as far as I know, unless the franchises are just shoving regular cheese in there. Who knows, right? But the corporate Pizza Huts, the boxes, they come in their sticks are like a softer cheese, but they're not mozzarella. They're like a something more along the lines like really soft Monterey Jack or something. But it's still okay. But like back in the day when you got a stuffed crust and you bit into it and you bit into the crust or pulled the crust apart, you had the cheese pull. But with the stuffed crusts how they are now, there's no cheese pull. That is one indicator that it's not mozzarella cheese. It's just some kind of soft cheese they put in there so that it cooks all the way through. My opinion, the mozzarella version was way better back in the day. But anywho, to get back to this pizza, if you have some teeth sensitivity issues, the bacon on this can be a little bit rough. It tastes okay, but it's kind of fatty, and it will kind of hurt your mouth, depending on the condition of your teeth or your mouth for that matter. And the chicken's pretty good. It's hit or miss. Sometimes you get a lot, sometimes you get a little. I got about middle ground amount of chicken on it this time. I swear these pizzas used to be bigger, because when I used to cut these, the crust used to hang like over the plate like a good like quarter-inch, and I used to have to like shift it around because I always cut my pizzas on the plate. I'm not going to cut it on something separate and then put it on the plate. I can just cut it on the plate, right? But they used to hang over, so they seem to have shrunk a little bit. Good old inflation. They raise their prices on stuff, but then they short you the pizza. It's another form of price gouging. Anyways, still good pizza though. Price aside, it's still pretty good pizza. I can't think of much of anything else to apply to this here video, so with that, remember to have a wonderful wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next food review, e-bike video, e-bike maintenance video, cute pet video, crazy outdoor stray cat video, or random occurrence in San Bernardino when I'm out riding around on my bike. Okay, remember to have a wonderful whatever wherever you are. Goodbye.